Hello! We are back with a trailer reaction that we have come up with ourselves.
Yes.
Yes, based off of popular viewings. If you like our videos, please like, comment, and subscribe to us. And feel free to follow us on the Instagram and to send us a recommendation of something you want to see us react to, because we are flying through these reactions.
Zip, zap, zop.
Zip, zap, zop. Now, this is a interesting film, Venom, Let There Be Carnage.
Yes. And this is featuring Venom.
Who we know as
Eddie Brock.
Villain from Spider-Man. I did not see the other Venom film. I think this is the second one. There was one in 2018.
Yes, I did not see this one either.
So we have to admit that we are a bit behind with the Marvel superhero things.
Correct.
They're not always our go-to films, but we're always looking to branch out, and we're always looking for new stuff to watch and interesting things. And
yes, one cannot be too closed off to the world of cinema.
No, and
so
this is, this has been going strong, this Marvel thing, and we are interested in taking a gander.
Yeah, we want to be a part of the Marvel Club.
Yeah.
So let us in.
So we've got Tom Hardy, who I think is phenomenal.
And we have Michelle Williams, who I think is phenomenal. And I don't know if you've recently seen her in Fosse
Verdon, yeah.
Fosse Verdon.
That was
on
great.
FX.
Yeah.
But she was great in that. And I really think that she was an underrated actress for a long time, who's now kind of getting a little bit of the wind she deserves.
Yeah.
Fun fact, you may or may not know this, she is Heath Ledger's baby mama.
Yep.
An ex-wife? I don't know I don't think they were ever married, but...
And Tom Hardy, I really, he's kind of come about as this huge action hero star lately, but kind of like that anti-hero thing. He's kind of got this niche, like the Mad Max film that came out, which was fantastic. He also did Bane, which he was a major villain, and obviously Venom is kind of our hero, but an anti-hero in the sense that he's usually a villain. And this has been happening a lot lately, like the Joker movie or the Suicide Squad, where they're now kind of flipping the switch and giving us an insight into the villains, which I love, because I think the villains are way more interesting.
Yeah, me too. And just kind of having an insight into their brains and why they are the way that they are.
Yeah.
I'm very kind of grossed out by this long tongue situation that Venom has going on.
Yeah.
But
kind of that kiss tongue.
Yeah, but and the teeth, all those teeth, but these must be his superpowers. Also want to say that we are very excited about Woody Harrelson playing a psychotic serial killer.
Love
Great
Woody.
casting option.
Also interesting that Andy Serkis is directing. Andy Serkis we know so well from Lord of the Rings. We've known him so well as an actor for many years and kind of a voice behind the scenes sort of guy. But he's recently ventured into directing. And I think this is he did another film, but this is his big first big film. So we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, very, very excited. I feel like directors often who have an acting background often come out very, very successful.
Yeah.
So
and somebody who's got that quirk about him that he does those voices and things. He might bring something a little more eccentric to a movie than just your average actor.
Yeah, and really know how to take a creature and make it into something.
Yeah, that you can relate to.
So, without further ado,
let there be carnage.
Let there be carnage. San Francisco.
Oh. That's useful.
I say either. You say either. I say neither. And I say neither, neither. Let's
Call the whole thing off.
Tom Waits singing this?
Guess up. Excuse me. Yummy.
Good evening, Eddie.
Hey, Mrs. Chen.
Good evening, Venom.
Mrs. Chen. He says hi.
Is the loneliest number that you'll ever do.
I've been thinking about you, hey. Because you and I are the same. Every decision you ever make. Who do we leave behind? And how do we leave them? Waiting in the darkness for the rescuer who never comes. Welcome back, Eddie Brock. It's been a long time.
What do you?
Miss you so much. Soon come chaos. Chaos soon come. Is the loneliest number that you ever do.
The chocolate delivery hasn't arrived yet.
No! We had a deal.
What's gonna happen? You gonna stop protecting me?
I am happy to eat, Mrs. Chen. No, you cannot eat, Mrs. Chen. What? Nothing?
Cool.
Yeah.
That was, I think, different and better than I expected.
100%.
Yeah, I think I got vibes of like the Dark Knight movie. I got that kind of seedy, realistic thing, like especially the Woody Harrelson character felt a bit like Joker and kind of dark Christopher Nolan superhero.
And like you have these two parallel villainy things going on.
Yeah.
And I like the interluding of the one is loneliest number, where it's like obviously Eddie Brock is two. He's one, but he's two with Venom.
Yeah.
But yet
Two
also
could be as bad
Woody
as
Harrelson.
Mm-hmm.
He's lonely by himself in the psych
cell.
ward,
Mm-hmm.
and then he becomes a monster.
Yeah.
So lots to think about in that
Yeah.
regard. And I like that it didn't seem like it was just like, let's take this out of a comic and just keep it like a direct from comic to screen story. It seems like they were like, okay, let's give this a little bit more.
Yeah. It was like, I really think, I mean, I've noticed that the superhero movies have a lot more humor in them now. So this kind of feels like a merriment of that old Christopher Nolan, even the early Spider-Man, like dark stuff. And then now there's like this humor element that's going to kind of make it just gives it a little bit more of like an entertaining thing. Tom Hardy looks really good. He looks like funny, grounded. Yeah, I think that'll be cool. That dynamic of like the voice, the two voices talking.
Yes.
That's a cool thing to kind of play with.
And the whole breakfast scene, how it just kind of, how it showed that they coexist with one another. It's not just like, okay, here's the voice in Tom Hardy's head. Like it is in some ways, but it's also two things that are quite literally living together.
Yeah. I will say if there's one thing that concerns me, it's that the world of like the characters looked so grounded and so good. And then when we got to like the Venom action, it got a little more like computer, like kind of our typical like action scenes, which is fine, and maybe I'm judging it too soon, but I just can see maybe there might be a bit of a divide where this movie is thrives in those kind of like human scenes, and maybe is a little less so in the like action superhero, which is the parts we're paying for admission to see. But who knows?
Yeah, I'm really excited to see this movie, which is something that I don't always say about the superhero Marvel movies, only because I haven't seen enough, and I really feel like lately they're taking a direction where I am wanting to go and see them. So I think that is a testament to them just trying to widen their audience. They already have a super huge fan base, and I think it's brilliant that they're trying to also include a fan base of people who look for different things.
And go for the villains and go for the edgy.
We love a villain.
Yeah. So, Venom. Let there be carnage.
And I think that was San Francisco. It looked like San Francisco to me, but if it's not San Francisco, I'm sure you'll all correct me and tell me what it was.
Let us know.
That's not San Francisco. That's Ohio. Oh, sorry. There was a bridge. I know it's not the Golden Gate Bridge if it is San Francisco. It's the Bay Bridge, okay? I know that. Anyway,
we
we hope you have a great day, and we'll see you later.